because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now I go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help people. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lomley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether mutuka deal, mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then a power or me party go return a power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation. You know say plenty people not get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now I go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help people. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lomley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether mutuka deal, mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then a power or me party go return a power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation. You know say plenty.
We there, oh. We there, oh. We there, oh. We can talk about the bad things there. We there, oh.
Yeah, we no go tire.
We there, oh. We there, oh. We can talk about the bad things. Did I give two boys? Take one, you left one. hello, we good people inside this one big family house. How we only do? Well, today we don't bring another babala issues them. Well, for some man, it will left for yeri. For other person, maybe you know will left for yeri. But I think this is not a concern for we all. As long as na things them we get for do with Mama Salon, where we all call we yard. Well, of course, we fumble them today. We get plenty issues them for this cause. But I'll manage for tell you some. And inside the program, we tell you the other one them. Inside today edition, some people be they jubilate. Well, other person be they say, una wait so the angel where you know. Sorry, the devil where you know, it better pass the angel where you not sabi it. Waiting at the try for talk. People will they jubilate because of them pull people them, and then bring another people them. Well, today, the new IG inside Mama Salon, it don't introduce or it don't begin for test in your trend to Samura Kamara is supporters them. It's like one prayer with Samura go pray. What you think about that? Not talking to that one day, now inside the discussion. Inside the same APC, as we all know, say, we just the shout. Now APC go be the next solution for Mama Salon. Well, plenty time, me and my brother, can they tell you say, so waiting they see inside the APC cabal, it look like say they're not even prepared or ready for make waiting people at the top for say now the next solution. Like say it go happen. Waiting I mean the same APC. Chief Alhaji Sam Sumana. He don't talk inside one Friday prayer, say, now because of the love where he get for his country, make the time where he former boss, caretaker Kuruma, be sacked. If not to the love where we get for his country, Salon for don't turn like South Sudan. You know South Sudan? Like I put on for them if Pambul within a village. I say, Alhaji, Chief Sam Sumana say, if you not been left in country the term where an Escoma be sacked as vice president, Sierra Leone for don't get another war. Tinali happen inside the same APC. We see plenty term where this government. Yes. Plenty term inside this new misdirection government. They try to give people them case. Well, inside one audio, before caretaker bill, they become the caretaker. Alpha side will be really don't tell we say if they get this power, then they come at the APC supporters, them better one for try for sink the APC. Now, so one time the Sierra Leone police be charged Alhaji Kemoh Sesay. Now courts. Well, Alhaji Kemoh Sesay don't win the case where Sierra Leone police be filed against them inside the same court. Say he used the internet for bully the caretaker when a caretaker Madabio. Inside one meeting where he go all na put local. This and plenty things them be inside the basket, as I tell you, say the other one them we unfold them inside the discussion. Me, na Bible Kablai from the north.
And me, na Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. Well, Bible don't take in time. Don't tell you plenty things them way don't they happen and how them things they are don't they go one kind way. Well, today we want for rub more little bit pan some of them things they are for make yourself go able for help we with all of them things they are when I yagba na the country. Well, fumble them until una all know. Let watch me mic. If me mic okay. Hello? Hello? Okay, good. Until una all done they see, una hear and know waiting they happen. With regards the economy and that professor per the economy inside we country, well, as people them, they cry say, hey, money not there. We they go put to money, we not able to forget them. The new money self, where they say, let we go to use, we not the see am. And so the old smell money now they see. Well, as we dey cry na so, the professor of Bank of Salon. Then go ahead, go keep interestingly, I like this picture where I can try for show you so Professor Bank of Salon. You know, it just the try for show you certain things then. How the country, you know, we lie on mountain, so of course we get for do certain things then we people they want for see. So the professor show we say normally a money we can play with most of the time na lion then can dey. So waiting happen, waiting at the try for say professor don't display in sabi for plot lion and tell we say anybody we mistake with him, he go sell lion para. The professor don't go how you call her, this not honeymoon no, he go vacation. Well, we all know say the professor don't work and he don't work well. He don't work very hard for the country. I don't know if na before or na bien. But this na the picture where the professor himself share na social media, na in Facebook page also. As he dey try for show we say he don't go and live in life. We dey ya oh. We dey ya.
We dey ya oh. We dey ya oh. For talk about the bad things there.
Well, the professor, this na the wonderful picture. Interestingly, I like the smile of the professor. And let's just show now the lion, fine one. Let you know, see the professor, a big time guy. The professor, a big guy, a big don. You know what I mean, eh? Anybody want to try, he get bodyguards there. Big lion. So this is not the thing. The professor look they enjoy. But by the way, what do you think? I think the cup of the new money, the flow. So the professor forget a life done. If I enjoy it, don't work hard na the country. For let the country economy run down, let it sit down and cripple. So you need for go and rest. You don't try, don't do your work.
Fambuluna kushe enuna aduo. We are done come back today for can't talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweet yards alone. I know you. Whoa, make we left for do them bad things then. We they feel the most alone. I know you. Whoa, we are. Exactly, we always they come for talk about the bad things them where they happen. We want for make them live for do the bad things them where they do because waiting we they feel the pain. When you they see people they waste with the taxpayers' money
Hold
for
on.
no good reason.
Why you say they waste? I think the man go vacation and everybody get right for go vacation.
It's total waste, my brother. Some of them people
when
they
the
are
person
they
don't
just
work
they
hard
tell
for
me.
the country, let the country go before you not for go rest.
Well, I did tell you say some of them people that have photos they are with the pool, now sign of provocation to say we not care which one at the top. We enjoy bet the same way we care take kabio, they pack back talk pa we. The same way we care take kabio in boss when a Fatima bio, they provoke we na the social media. Now the same way in appointees them they do because the boss not care but we grumble. The boss not care but we cry. So what you think say the appointees them they care about? And they could tell you say
we they enjoy bets.
we they enjoy with the flex.
We they enjoy bets.
With the flex.
Last show you waiting this particular journalist post. You know, Amadou Lamranaba. He said, in fact, they make it like in the form of a letter. He said, dear bank governor, Professor Elfala Kalon, I learned that you are on vacation somewhere. please be informed that some of the commercial banks are still not paying 10 leons, 10 million. Then say they not get enough money, contrary to your assurance to the public that there is plenty money when we had that interview. I just want to make you know, sir. So the money, the money na skin tight. I don't tell you say, na new skin tight, parenting, always. Na the same thing no more. Yeah. Them man that they try for play with some kind of game. But still, we move.
We fly, me brother.
Well, not on no more. A boss self don't fly today. A boss fly today. But I'll tell you say, normally when they can tell we say on private visit, then you get for ask yourself a question, what in that they mean. Well, in former talk man, where na the press secretary, yeah, come and tell we say, in boss don't go and he go on a private visit. So, but somebody pinch me say, he say yes, na private visit he go. But this private visit where he go, the man go do a normal medical checkup. Na the private visit stand the way he go. But they not go tell we waiting at the private visit where he go for go do. It just writes last tell you exactly waiting Keke Thomas and the right na in Facebook page. Yeah, that just show you exactly what he write. He say this evening Sierra Leone's president Julius Maada Bio and First Lady Fatima Bio have departed Sierra Leone for a private visit to London, United Kingdom. So yes, you don't go on a private visit, and somebody just tell me say, "I well lipa no well," so he go do in checkup. He go do checkup as he used for do. And London this time around they do. At least he try go London this time. But we know say anytime when they go London, that bobo, that Fatima in big bobo, and they take him get a big time dollar, the euros, the pounds, that they take him begin flex. Because then they put on a Samsonite, can go get a physical one in hand, and they put on a bank for a physical one in hand. And then they tell her flex. So now the situation this now, it don't go back to London and it don't go on private visit this time around. By the way.
You will not born meet money about unity. Say we want be pan body. It's not easy. We na bobo pain. Yes. But one day we two go turn to foe. What God design we pampo. Bobo pin them. We not semi bobo pin them. The real bobo pin them. Then na social media they cost for them. Then they suffer past me and you. They don't go back home. They don't go the money. If they begin situation the bobo they make so with the bunch of couple. Hello, I'm here. I'm right here, man, flexing with Sierra Leone money. And the new currency, the profit they don't make, and you have plus whatever they don't change them to different currency. Yeah, man. Join me, man, so we can flex, man. See, don't have social media they cost. You see, don't have social media they write for English. Shameless and idle one. Think for itself, get. Find clothes for wear. I call what group na rag because some of no even now no it's now group self.
God. Una de APC blogger na so na de.
Na so de. Me now T love them. Where one day I see somebody post out, he said to brush paste almost for pestidia. They cost. Me now Fofana. And they don't attack it. See the development what the parent carry it. He angry like dog. The mommy don't come. Then the first pan corn inside Lunye. If mommy don't go here, don't go the money to them, bobo. They ask themselves. They argue for themselves. Big fool them. Una dey for cost for them. They don't go. They don't change the money for go left gear and bobo. Let them flex.
Big full in them.
I beg
you. As we talk about that one day, the Minister of Basic Education, Moinina Senge.
Wait. Who's one? Confront it?
Yeah, Amakaba. Don't say it will begin use some military officers them at the classroom. Well, it look like say they one day where they be don't train, where they not get pin coded. It look like say they will avoid them all. Then teacher them, then civil servant them, the civilian them we get the classroom. Well, it's not bad for the military can at the classroom, but not for be on a full time. If for the cover want to no more, but it look like say they want be in the classroom because they no want for pay certain set of people. I just hear this small thing when I say la Congo sa. I don't know if not true or not so true.
Jean-Pierre, before we go into there, la whisper. Somebody say if we not feel say the part na the 8th protest it run away pa say it go for medical attention. Now we go to the exchange.
No, by the way, you know do me so you know catch me where they believe you expect me not for weapon. Those kind of thing, Dandy. No, you know do that thing to me.
But now me and you.
No,
now they can pull the mic off.
Okay, low talk still, by the way. Then they look make sense so because it look like say anytime way people and say they want for dinner treat or people they want for do certain things, then at the time they panel the day they link a loss.
You know, say your uncle is coward like you.
So why not now? But in 2 weeks they go for 2 weeks.
So you know if you say the $8 pass?
Wait. Who's staying at the 8? Also next. Wait, who's staying at the 8? Let's watch. Because sometimes before we talk, we find out they know certain things there. The 8th of August.
Brother man, the first Monday.
First Monday. Now the 2 weeks. It go don't come back.
Who's one? The 7th go be Sunday. The 8th next Monday.
So wait, this week in London, you're not going to. So and this month London, empty. Okay, 1 week, 2 weeks, yes, maybe.
No fair way for manage this. You're good looking for this.
Not the day, not true.
Na coward hunter.
And not get for day. Anytime not true. This person gets sense now that do that this so.
Wait.
Tell that person they work quick. Now that.
Wait.
Now that.
I can't. Oh yeah, I see again.
I want to know the person because wait me for come tell me Uncle Awarding.
No, this for no. Wait, this will defend her.
Na Facebook or YouTube?
YouTube.
Sister admin there, tell me who that person there. Because I know say you don't see her. Now you connive with that person there. I know you don't see her. They return the 12. Hey God, daughter of the monsoon. Please. Una come up be me uncle. They go for medical checkup, please. I beg. Una not kill them before time. I beg. Una leave them pattern there. Hey God. Mara Ibrahim, wait to make you want tell me what my uncle. My uncle not they run. My uncle na a soldier and old soldier never die.
You sure? Soldier will fire and foot for going off front.
Bible here. I beg. I ask you what the soldier man in the classroom. Low left his spine.
No, I don't know that far.
Nah, Idrissa Kamara. Idrissa, you are let me you make palava enti.
Oh yeah.
Me I know they encourage us when they put more for me uncle. I beg. Idrissa Kamara. Thank you very much for that. We carry attention to that day. Bible will do me bad thing. Me uncle na coward big. But anyway. Bible put.
Oh, you accept?
Bible
you accept
let me uncle in talk. Low go to money now.
Your uncle in talk. You ask for level. Oh, jump to Rasta.
Now you don't say the soldier man for the kind of classroom for can't teach. You not think saying away for they want the way they be do recruit, they not give them pin code or way they don't waiting, they not give one for pay them or waiting. That's what they want balance on now.
Well, you know, say information we don't come out say some teachers and say they strike. If they're not ready, then they bring people them where they can do the work. You remember?
Okay, so now we see the drama they rock.
You know, one thing, they always tell you, say, picking off it gently.
Hey God, who that not picking again this case?
Picking off it gently. David Schengen, this position make a grace in clean clothes.
No, but wait, in Bible, talk and go, talk and come. Nearly, let's put in percentage, 100% of the ministers then. In one of the 10% where you will feel say, they try, any I look at. They try, any I be, they get for protecting job, and they get for try for do something, for make things will go on, how they no go disgrace.
In which way, Chemepie?
What do you mean?
Now this way, you feel say, Rastaman confronted, they do something for protecting job, after you get thousands of teachers them, where they not pay.
No, in job,
where they not give PIN code.
They get for do things them, for let the public not come back say, the picking they know this, the picking they... So now the things that they do, we all know say...
No. So why if you want to do them things then they call the same teachers them? You remember say you get teachers them where just volunteer, they go in a classroom, they go teach, they're not even there, they wait for PIN code, they're not even up nothing.
So if you try to understand me,
because
you
of
the exact waiting at the talk.
So come.
With all them things then the way they're not able for do. So again for do things them, for make them cover them waste them. So one of the things them way they do for cover the waste them, now for count people where they can't teach free. And the one the way you feel say you want strike, you go wait first. So it cover and waste. You know you understand what this talk?
Here you come. Now I catch.
Fine.
I catch up with you.
So it try. At least it do well. It try.
I tell you say picking up gentle. The whole problem with caretaker bio will make it become a failure so they like it today. I always say this, SLPP not a bad party. And you get people that with the know-how where this man for be appoint. We go make, we not for the this book talk. You get people that we understand about governance. Where if I don't appoint, where for don't make, except not they get this kind of stain where it don't get so. But he not do because the man too selfish. He sees some of them people there, their brain they are open and they get sense person, and they know they alarm for can ride them. He decide for push them in a corner where I can call them the sober-minded SLPP. So people them right. Excuse me. Then people that are there at the party. Now, make it find out that you talk at where this misdirection they do. You even get people them inside the SLPP when not they in support of waiting then they do so. But caretaker bio give a damn the reason where he be then an exile. After if you don't take Salon Copper, he go lavisher. After if you don't take Salon Copper, he go foolisher. After if you don't take Salon Copper, they don't go seize them na in hand. When I see how this man selfish show. So some of them people they are today where it bring where I always tell you say now pay the appointees them. He come and appoint them say hey that couple where we send for me now the account for make at least I able wear that photo where I be the web don't have boss a cack with that big foot where I be the web. Now myself don't become the caretaker. The only way I pay you, I'm not going able to pull money give you. I'm not able to sign check give you. Now I put you at this office. If you better yourself, it left to you. If you not better yourself, not tell me tomorrow say you not help me, not tell me tomorrow say you not pay me back. Now it make you find out say you get plenty ministers them, head of parastatals them, where he appoint, where he be say they're not capable for handle their offices them day, and they're not able to know the functions of the particular office them where they go put them. It don't manifest so many times. We don't see them. We don't see offices them na salon as caretaker. You take over governance 30 days. Now lapses in the offices them day. I don't want to name them now because of time. But plenty offices them where caretaker you come and sack people and put in payday appointees them. We see what today happening. So this not going to be a surprise to we. If they be Schengen not able to talk to the teachers and for continue for do the good work where they don't start for do, encourage them because even that's what German way they go out for country, not over nothing. You must get pocket money. Why would not they get them money there?
No.
Try for encourage.
They need get nothing. They already there on the salary them. They need get nothing. These people they look for any style and they get free thing. They don't already pay them as soldier. That's all. Finish.
I guess make it. They're full like the boss.
You're not going to forget nothing.
Jamie, Pierre, that could go so quick here before we jump to the other topic. You know, say some people, they can beef free and they beef themselves.
What's happened?
You know, say she started me yesterday night bad day.
No, not yesterday, not today.
I say
today he left almost hour. For him still in a bad day today. For him still.
And he get a bold mind, call me yesterday. Well, this morning I mean, me in the talk. Me bad day so, but I not tell you now. I not go and disturb the program to us, mommy cool. I say it's selfish.
Yes, today in bad day really, because they still get time day. So it's
anyway, long manage for wish and sing for happy birthday song. Although you get bad that story. Whether they tell you say, look where they look for your enemy. Would I be sing that song they say, but it's famous. Look under your foot. She started being a one, me plava mate. Anyway, happy birthday. Me own plava mate. Me plava mate will be say if you not point in much for me for the day, you know you even sleep good. We wish you all the good things you wish for yourself in life. And we pray you celebrate many more birthday with your family. Enjoy your day with happiness, peace. The love you and I know say the part of me this scatter from last night. Till now, I want to know how it go day. Then they not so many brother will talk. Na special talk that one day. Me attack though. I don't know what na Shembe Pierre your wish.
I think the wish they come out from my heart. I just want for pray that this particular age will be the starting of a very bigger achievement. You know. We just pray that God will continue for guide and protect them and bless in picking them and in family. So He will continue for live and enjoy in picking them as then they become somebody, people and very positive in the society. You know, people and they, other people and they look up to for change, positive change. Himself will be part of that glory day. You know, I just they wish him that. Yeah. Thank you very much for remember me. Thank you.
They say waiting at age. We not go on no more. Like I tell you, Fatima Bio. We dey 35, this year 26. Anyway, we not care about the age. Then they
No,
will
me
keep
I care.
us.
I will tell people in the age. I will tell people in the age. I mean, I'm 16 years old.
Now sweet 16.
By the way,
Shembe Pierre.
a big logo, yeah, small.
We move.
I want to show you other thing, quick one.
They say show the people. We let it show.
By the way, I need to talk to because some people in the right and my uncle Lomo they know for hearing talk. So now you, because now you know the mouthpiece. So now you are the show. Let you see say we government don't the try. You don't improve.
First you don't be out cargo them logo.
So logo, you know say fuel price don't come down.
What do you mean?
Hold on, it don't come up from 20,000. By the way, this press release now from the Ministry of Transport and Aviation. Before we go to the price, by the way, wait till we first begin talk about not to the new Leons. The government Sesay don't acknowledge the fact say the new Leons not enough, not successful. They're not even the given and the prominence where it deserve. They're not even the try for make we know they see the prospect say the new Leons go pull the old Leon at the market. Even the government don't agree to that one day. Waiting at the try for say. Before we go, let's just read this thing quick. I don't read the press release in full. I just the tip on a small bit. Somebody see something. Just small bit. Let's see something. It say, I just take this side. It say petrol, diesel, and kerosene from 20,000 to 19,000. I think say by now the government for basically they tell we about from 20 leons to 19 leons, not about 20,000 to 19,000. You understand what I mean?
I don't have to understand. That's for tell you. They enjoy the program, man. That's for just tell you the disgraceful thing where they don't put themselves inside the new leons. Let me go with the kind of discussion.
No, not so fun. Look at it. You see, huh? I don't even understand. By now, then, for the tell we about 20 leos, not to about 20,000.
We are forced to understand.
Because from the first, now they introduce them. Now 1 month so now, bruh, 10 now they tell about 20 leos or 20,000 leos. And inside this 1 month paragraph, they not talk about no new leos. No new leos. Lie either now for people and make them prove me right or wrong. Like they say, this is the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, yeah? It say, following the public announcements, the public pronouncement on the decrease in the pump price of fuel per litre for petrol, diesel and kerosene from 20,000 leons to 19,000 leons. The general public is hereby informed that the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, in collaboration with the Motor Drivers Union and other key stakeholders in the transport sector, have agreed as follows for public transportation fares within the Freetown municipality and the provincial stroke across border routes, effective Friday 29th July 2022. They ever talk about new leons?
Wait, I want to ask you, because this discussion today inside it. Now your family members there. Wait. I mean una be say by November we not for use the old currency again.
No. October, November, that means that it's for workout time, but by October, all thing for done.
So waiting at the thing where they get press release as this time right now.
1 month inside the new leons.
Now July ending so. July ending. Then they go right back the old currency inside press release. I think saying that the new leons
press release, government press release.
Wait. What's it happen with your family? But wait. I don't understand.
No, but when
I'm lost.
Then they don't tell you something. Anything happen.
It happened.
Anything happen.
It happened.
Now we
like it.
So it's simple. Yeah. It's just the proof so we say the new leons not the able for worker. Then carry time in foot no better. So it go one for worker really, but because of another strength in foot, it not go able. So this not the situation right now. Now your government press release. I wish person no go can tell me back say na propaganda.
Now we write we use government stamp and sign them.
But now go to this price business, yeah. The last time when they put on to 20,000 leons, like use them the same way thing. 20,000 leons. We tell people say this government they play with the people of the country. That time they talk about 10 to 15,000 leons. As we talk so the fuel price we talk about like then 6,000 leons minimum. But not of us say they don't want put on down. But they want for put on down small till reach the election time. So how will it like? Instead of them put on down one go, then go say, okay, I've been telling you this the last time. Now they don't come up from 22,000, don't go to 20,000. From 20,000, they don't put 1,000 back, you don't go to almost 90,000. As you go back 2 weeks to 1 month, and they pull out 1 or 2,000 they back. So they want for pull. So then we don't make a lot of profit before ever they reach to the original price of the fuel. So then just the try for play with we, not to like say any other thing. Well, interestingly, then people in the say if I don't go 5,000 by this time.
Me brother, one thing about this government, they believe in lies. And you know they use propaganda for change nothing inside governance. The things where this government's been condemned, we always tell you say they don't do the worst. This price where them people are they play with so now price where they supposed for them put down long term. But it just sound like waiting the former caretaker will talk inside in one video say this fair price where they don't begin put up so it get for go up past how they don't put up so and indeed it comes to pass. And now, if the world market price don't go down, now we see several videos from with Fambule where they America and other places there. Well, then not be the talk of gallon, liter. Then they talk of gallon. when you compare the price, so we all liter na salon back na another wahala. So to me, the things them where this misdirection government they do when it comes to price business inside Mama Salon, it just sound like the talk the way people they talk say, them family are not get away again whether they will get money. How did they do them now for make them put high prices to we so that they able to take away your money for make them do what they want for them.
Because any liter then they get 7,000 euros.
Of course. Of course. Now these are top decision earlier. The one way they suffer past week inside the same SLPP show misdirection. Then on Facebook, now the different platform they write big English them. And you find out say when something when they see them for light to people them reach the style they get right now, they are all within at the media for SLPP. Then they come there write beaucoup, they post beaucoup, but anything they say it come up from the SLPP. When he not look value to the people, already set him out. You see what people concerning this change of price?
You know, pan this change of price or something they have been talking about the last thing where really the I don't know how for put on right now. Now like the time where price they go up, then they tell we say now Ukraine and Russia. But where price they come down, then say caretaker bio in people and concern in people. So wait, for say now, caretaker bio na don't talk Ukraine and Russia. Or for say caretaker bio now, na talk to the world market for the fuel price candle. But when they go up, no, in another day. Now this thing we dey talk. Anything when a bad thing when it happen, when a difficult thing, they no they ever take credit for that. Then they always find somewhere or somebody when they go hang that combo they pan. But when the thing they come and people they smile small, now the thing and they come and begin talk say now we. If when the price they go up, you not get control of them. When it they come down, you get control of them. What in this bar? This na real dishonesty to the people. Okay, why you know if the price go up, you not get mind tell people say, able now because we're able to manage the economy very well, or we're able to manage certain things then very well, and make price go. Even when price been to go up, then they make about 7,000 euros per liter. Yet still, then they still get their own full dose. They know they cut them and they know they reduce the price. But when even right now they talk so people they talk say if for don't they like 5,000 euros per liter. But yet still. Then they take price, then they take the pride, or they take the glory, or they take the praise. Say, now the caretaker, now ain't like the people. This back, you know, easy.
But before they end, to be honest, a week, Shembe Pierre.
I no need for week.
No, a week. You dey believe say on YouTube we get 399. Okay, 403 right now. When you watch the program, we only get 128 likes.
Then forget.
A week.
Then forget.
A week, lad drink water. A week. 128 likes. No, a week.
And forget. So I think say right now they can waiting and back. You monitor them no more quickly, see something, then forget.
Yeah, I see now you don't count to 137, you know? 137. We get 395. 146. Okay. Let's go. Wake up, don't sleep. Wake up. But to be honest, enough me fambulem. This is what they try for talk about SLPP. You just say on an SLPP supporter, you they prove we right or wrong. Because we know some of now only ever accept the truth. But for any time where na praises, you know, una the ace una hand them up. Now they take they say they post with the big English them. But any time where you see something bad or happen from their side, the media man they don't see them. But praises, you know, now be that last one be there. praises. We are mighty God, we praise. No matter will be your you
No
praise
matter
mighty.
where you go, you have to praise
You praise something like that.
Almighty
Now let me
God.
see that people for the scene. Anything when I praises, now them elect, now partners them can donate to we. In fact, I only want to talk and say now somebody can donate. Then we'll come and talk, say, so the talk can do president. Now this you don't do. No wonder where a representative from I think England we can tell them about the bridge. That white man we can tell we say now they fund
EU.
The EU, sorry. Now they fund the project. We can take a bio. It will work for us. They go twist the face back. If you have bang bang, bitter medicine. Because they don't expect that man for talk that particular word day. In human, you whisper now is straight. Because these people, no, they give credit to people who deserve them. They always they take people and blessing, they put them by themselves. But the swear where they get, because if they don't get swear, the things themselves again at this country, the leader and nothing thinks the way they tell themselves, say other people that they give it plus what you get, it don't do for make the solve the problem. But the old thing is, this government, now swear made it behind them. That they don't want hide them again. We the people that swear it they behind this government. So it will be very hard for them for me to be able to succeed. Cost me this net, I don't care. Me not just my bread. If me man of it cost me, enough for me. So we will not care again. But the truth is that swear they behind this government. Me brother, we move.
We go to something, yeah. I just see something just no way. I go for. I don't see something where them post for the government. Let's tell you waiting and say. You know, say the doctors then they talk about a strike action if they not give them then demand, ain't it? So today we see one of the mouthpiece say the Sierra Leone government agrees to give doctor 20.85 billion as salary increase in place of the previous COVID allowance, plus 9.3 billion for 45-liter weekly fuel subsidy. So this now one of the mouthpiece them. Now he writes this one. Last show now. Because sometimes they are no need for waiting. This Mike Brewer and I write this one. But wait to now we see waiting the doctor then says don't write. The doctor say they don't mix them palayo. By the way, me I not like when they embarrass me can't take.
No, the problem where this platform gets. We go and find all kinds of software for they get certain people a letter head them for now the right here poster.
Yes. Okay.
We had una left.
We really get for left.
We had una left.
And this
una
one
come
big. Let me see them.
Una left.
First of all, let's just show you first the letter head we make and tell we so then it's a fake letter head safe. Low you do it in the letter head first. It say Sierra Leone Medical and Dental Council. Don't say let them not mix their palayo, then they not get any agreement with person. But wait, I know maybe I had a mistake. Look, watch this first one. Let's just show you this first one. You know, because sometimes they find a way, let prove something. Because I know say this letter where I carry it to a Bible and handed in.
And then she started me.
So okay,
and then she started
Bible and handed in. So let's watch this one. Okay, let's watch this one, big one again. Then say Sierra Leone government agrees to give doctor 20.85 billion as salary increase in place of previous COVID-19. In other words, that COVID-19 our allowance will they be pulled for them. Then they give them this amount as salary increment, and then they give them 45 liter every week, where they up to the tune of 9.3 billion. Okay, so now the doctor then self come and say, "Pa, we not mix people then kind lala pinta there. We not ever they parenting there. Yeah, look at it exactly waiting the doctor then say. Look at the exact waiting and say. And today the doctor then pull am. Today. Sometimes then doctor there, if I load the put no more, we tell them too. We call this thing call real propaganda. They just one for how they call that thing they for undermine with government.
Bad one.
They undermine with government. Okay, low reader now waiting and say. I get mine non stop. We get to see.
You joking by uncle. And this always smell money na problem.
We get to say. Thank you very much for you give me $20. Thank you. God bless you, sister. Thank you very much. All right, let's continue. Let's continue with the doctor there. They say, I will you this one, eh? So this is the telephone. They said, in fact, they put on the big one. Una this here, they say disclaimer. Hey God, what's in this? Why una always they try for just find ways and means them una will embarrass me, uncle? You know it's a disclaimer. That means we will not there for that particular thing. We will not there at all. Like read now waiting and say. Then say the attention of the Sierra Leone Medical and Dental Association has been drawn to a news making rounds on social media claiming that the Sierra Leone Medical and Dental Association has come to an agreement with the government of Sierra Leone through the Ministry of Health and Sanitation concerning the two key demands regarding the recent deduction of the monthly take-home salary, then deduct them, okay? And the issue about the weekly 45 liter of fuel, which is statutory. So in other words, then they try for talk say, we don't hear it or we don't see one kind of news, that kind of news where I read first judges now. So this make at the tell when I say, them people here, they always they try for find ways and means for turn, what they call spin, then for spin the news. If, for example, then they lie, then they try for make a lay look sweet and post them. And one good thing about the rights now, I call them good thing because they are uniform in anything. If you see one person of the mouthpiece post something, they're all them bloggers them. Then they post the same thing. Okay, so that's the make, then words then they go far. In as much as na lie, then they lie, it go far. But guess what? This just they make them look funny, they look embarrassing more and more. Because the more they propagate the lie news them, the more people then they get for know say, these people and they lie. So let's continue. He say, concerning this word where they go around say, we don't reach agreement with the government. He say, we not get any agreement with the government so we are not mixed with it. He said that's not true at all. In fact, the not true, then put her in cap. What I say cap? Capital, big. And normally when you put in capital, it means say you the stress, like where I go for say just now. I no mix so. Now they say, not true. Now you put so in writing. That tone they want give so. Not true. Now you put so in writing. In other words, that's not big time lie. You not mix me palala pinta, all kind that can they business. Now just lie. You don't understand Bible, eh? Bible, we move.
We fly, my brother.
Okay. So let's watch this again. Let's continue. It says, however, the Sierra Leone Medical and Dental Association executives and the executive of other allied health professionals that are nurses and the pharmacy system, he said, we are summoned to an emergency meeting on the 28th, that's not yesterday, Thursday, by the Honorable Minister of Health and Sanitation. By we learn that only one set of people and get right for call honorable. That's not the honorable members, them no more. But the reason why I made them call some people them honorable right now, especially minister, because at one point, you know, before this term, you go first in a parliament before they appoint you for minister. But that system they do waiting, and the only person made them get right for call so now just the member of parliament. That's not the important thing. I just want to make this clear here. Then say we meet with the Minister of Health and Sanitation, and they say that means say let make it clear. Then say although una don't like we, but still. Yesterday when I Thursday, the nurses demo, the pharmacists demo, we all, they been called we to one emergency meeting, one quick, sharp meeting. Who that call we? The Minister of Health. Now he call we to this meeting. And he say, in this meeting, a document from the Ministry of Finance signed by the Finance Secretary was presented to the various representatives of the different associations. In other words, then say inside this sharp meeting where they call, this quick meeting where they call, then go give one document to them. When are the the finance secretary, now Sesay sign them, and that document now they give to all the representatives them. But waiting, let's continue for watch waiting they. Then say moreover, the correspondence presented by Ministry of Finance did not adequately address our concerns, as stated in our previous press release. Then say, even this thing where the Ministry of Finance can give to them, when are this correspondence, I mean this letter or this document, it not adequately. In other words, they're not addressed. They're not seriously address we concern them where we get. Let's continue for see waiting and get. As we be don't put them, as we be don't put we concern them inside that we own press release so we been pulled. Then say, in addition, there are several lacunae, that are gaps with ambiguities for so many unanswered questions and concern which we are pondering about going forward. So in other words, they say in addition, inside they find out say plenty gap than they. In other words, they give blind eyes to certain things them when a part of them concern them, where them been door raised. They give blind eyes. And then they can make some kind bogus things them inside these particular things here. So and at the end of the day, they're not able for answer. They will question they all. There certain things then when we concern them, where we be don't put together, they make like they not see them, or they make like they not understand. Then just jump and pass. Then just jump and pass. And then they not answer. Some they will concern there, they will question the answer and concern. Then say which are the when are things then where the money we and are things then this way with the think serious one in going further. For where we go before. Then they think of them things they ask the money we how we go able for go before. I just the attempt for make the Creole, please. Say we no go school. Me bother. Then say therefore. Okay, let's see if you see them from that point there. I'll just get you the waiting, Please hold on. I need you for see everything, please. Just hold on. Okay. So I think you go to see them by now. He say, therefore, at the end of the almost second to last, towards the conclusion. He said, therefore, we are currently doing follow-up with the Ministry of Health and Sanitation to give answers to these unanswered questions, as we are by all means avoiding a repeat of the same problem in the near future. So now, then they will try for do follow up. They ask, go waka at the ministry, ask questions for make them go able for answer them things there. So because they don't want for make them same mistake for make in the going forward, Last if now that and say questions means avoiding repeat. Yes, they don't want to forget a repeat of all what it may not happen. So as then they try for go forward. So basically, now this and the try for say. Now, the last one I went at the conclusion in one line, or 1.5 line, it say, notwithstanding. In other words, upon all the things that will don't happen so, our strike action, it no matter all the things that happen so. After we don't talk all of them things there, although we don't talk all of them things there, or although we don't get all the kind of process there, any I want for put up, now in the same thing as notwithstanding, Although we don't talk all of them things there, although we don't get all of their action there, so, he say, our strike action commencing at midnight on the 1st of August 2022 still stand until our concerns are addressed adequately. So, in other words, it'll tell we now say, even when we don't talk about all them things, they don't show we then document here, where they don't sign this and that, we action what we take, we will say one for take. For begin we strike action from the 1st of August, 2021, midnight. It still stand though until una address all them things they are so. So I don't know side then go where they say they don't sign them kind couple then day. Well, sometimes tomorrow, but for today, the doctor they say they don't mix them per lie. By the way, that's at the end of the press release. Well, at the first part of the press release, now like pass all things. Propaganda not sweet, not sweet at all. A piece of blow up at them. Like in the last one, it say the SLMDA would want the general public to note that these claims are not true. By the way, arrest the case.
Then a big weight fall. Now then don't make we country fall. Una one them more make them no scratch man them croc, but don't scratch them already. From what them begin, I'll begin by them. So the business just a mature.
Now this you know, and they can say granny mature the bella.
One thing for sure, this government then gets one sequel we call dry eye cover shame. This government issues them where they for come quick and amend. They're not savvy how for starts for amend them. Thinks them where not beneficial to we. Now then thinks them they savvy come and attack quick. Who thinks them? Thinks them where they no say it benefit them. The last one will be get now the container. Where they all get hands now the container. Quick, all man come over mistake, quick they sack them. They not going to.
Who don't get for transfer?
Then transfer. You know, me people, the old drama where they go on na Mama Saloon, it just sound like movie. Where other person they say film, like na accent they act. This go say this today, the government they can't talk this well. Inside the government, other person will come back and can't talk other thing. If they forget say that day we don't say this.
But Bible I can always tell you say now only way they lie. Now then go ask you one question, you give 15 answers.
They tell you, now the number one problem is by when they get you believe say inside to themselves. When this come, he talk, the other one will come and make lectures. Have you talk past this? Inside you don't talk, it can complicate itself more than the one who begin talk. So if they find out they expose themselves. And when some of we they take, then think them materials they are now, when they put for we for make we bring to your people them and scatter them so everybody they able to understand to the fingertips. Now this one man they can't impose you. Now this one man they tell say who left propaganda. But you listen to the press release. This is not ready for God. ASLPP. Where government don't fail. Where government don't fail. Now so no more thing they go. It just sound like where chief don't fail in people and in chiefdom. If even if they call for meeting now, when the town cry, they hold that mic. The chief say, today we'll get meeting. Oh my party will try come and not can make noise for it. Now so it's like right now this government. You then find out say some institutions themselves right now. Some offices them. They say don't gains. They think the way they not be game mind for report or pull a press release for. Right now, they say don't give a damn like how Katika give a damn. Everybody right now they talk. So man okay, I don't talk about like transfer or the sack. But this government, we don't understand up to now. Me, by bullet, I don't even understand waiting the deeper or what they want to do, what is the intention. I just baffled up till now. I baffled. But anyway, my parents, they very close to them. They are not help we know. We will understand. We understand that sky for bring something at the table. We go make we self understand. But as me concerned, all the things the way they go on right now, I just buffer. No aid, no tail. The brother we move.
Yeah. I'm not life, bro.
It's a bad life.
Certain thing, if I will get some people already yak by you. Anyway, we move.
We fly. We don't wait for nothing.
If we don't go at the government side, I think if we're going at the Sonko's quite small no.
The one they were not ready for take over governance it.
The people already, but they don't look ready. They don't look serious it.
No, of course the people are prepared past them.
Okay. So if that be the case, still let's take one other release quick, yeah. Let's see if I think it already. Collect your money. Okay. Let me watch this thing quick. Yeah. Recently, few days ago, one press release come out who say then say the interim committee be actually don't appoint certain people them or for make them take over certain position them. Well, waiting can happen, waiting not can happen. The other people them, the Secretary General for the interim committee and other people them say, them not a part of that one day. In fact, the chairman of the committee, they try for do certain things them where they're not aware of. So let's watch quick and see if I can able for get through that and the first quickly. Let's just read a little bit, no more, small bit. Let's just read a small bit and let we see waiting at the recent action we don't come out of this particular thing. So let's watch, yeah. This one actually na the 28th, where na be yesterday, Thursday, okay? So let's watch. Then say the attention of the Secretary of the Head and the Head of Secretariat of the 21-man interim transition governance committee of the All People's Congress has been drawn to a press release dated 27th July 2022, purportedly issued and signed by Mr. Alfred Peter Conte, chairman of the ITGC. In the said press release, it is purported that it was resolved by the ITGC that the list of persons named therein were selected, appointed to serve as heads of various district organizations and the diaspora. In other words, they say one letter, this one come out from the Secretary General and so, the head of the IGTC, he say, then see one letter where then say, purported, then say na Peter Conte, when the chairman for the committee, now he signed that one day, as they say the committee don't appoint some people them way for take certain position them. Well, in other words, let we go before and see what he say, because this one get for do with some heads of various districts, organs and the diaspora. All right. So, like this one part quick. I think I'll be just one follow and I get the idea no more. This other one say the Secretariat wishes it to be known that that press release was unfortunate and misleading. In other words, the Secretariat now, they try for say that press release, the way they see so, now we no more now. It not just something where they mislead people them to the wrong way, yeah? And it's unfortunate that they pull that kind of release day. It say in paragraph 9010 of the judgment of Justice Adrian Fisher, J, of the 28th of April 2022, the powers and functions of the ITGC are unambiguously stated and in no way empowers it to appoint persons to serve as heads of districts, region, and the diaspora. In other words, And the try for talk say, this particular paragraph inside that judgment the way Fisher been give, they not give nobody power for like appoint anybody, you know, for take up any position. They not the appoint. Yeah, because one of the things them way make Peter Conte take the case, take the party go na court, now because of this same appointment, selection, appointment, you know, as we all know the 2018 election, now be Samura on selection, now be just selection, yeah? So basically, Peter Conte say this now one and number two because the executive be long overdue. So then they try for drawing attention, say this now waiting the court ruling say, yeah, the judgment say, make we not do anything like appointments, yeah? So let's continue for it a little bit. He say, at paragraph 90.10.6 of the judgment, all decision of the ITGC shall be by a simple majority. In other words, according to this particular paragraph inside the judgment, anybody where they want for appoint, where they want for give position, if for be by simple majority. What I mean? That means una for vote. For example, simple majority, now like first past the post. In other words, for example, if now with 10, then we get 9 votes, or how we put on safe. We get 6 votes for and 4 votes against. Yeah, now simple majority that one day. You understand? As long as they vote, one sets they above the other one, and a simple majority. So now so the court say. They're not for just sit down no more say, no, now this person ain't for take over this position. Now this, then for going to simple majority. In other words, then for vote, the committee, the 21-man committee, then for sit down in meeting the all, and then vote. Okay? So, a simple majority of a 21-man committee is 11 members. Now I just the talk so. Like the 21-man committee right now, 11 members can vote for, and then the 10 say no. Because na 21, just that one. Now the same way that they do parliamentary election. First past the post. The first person in race, 100 meter, or any race, the first person where they pull in aid so, now the winner. Now so the court say them for do. Okay? So let me go down quick one and see if we get other things important for talk. So, then say, and only 8, okay, let's continue for read them. 11 members, and at the meeting where the said decision was purportedly taken, only 8 members were present. So, according to them, they say 11 can vote for and 10 vote against, the 11 man can win. So, inside this meeting, outside they say they take decision, now just 8 people in day. In other words, how many people in no day? Now like 13, right? 13 people now they not been there, part of that meeting day. You see, I guess I get me math right. Now I not been there part of that meeting day. So, a simple majority of the committee does not translate to a simple majority of any quorum. In other words, the only time where the simple majority they translate now the 21 man, yeah, where you get 11 to 10. But if you not go get 8 man, then sometimes inside that 8 man day, 5 votes, 4 and 3 say no, you say na quorum. You not form quorum at all. Yeah, the quorum now 10, and I forget the full number where you will say this, except for example, if 1 man absent, 2 man absent, they can still vote amongst that day. But forget 8, no, it then say you not form quorum. Now that then say. Then say, okay, the meeting was surreptitiously summoned, knowing fully well that the members of parliament, representatives on the committee, had a very important sitting in parliament that day. The attempt to select and appoint individuals to such position is not only mischievous, but an insolent contravention of that. So basically, he say this meeting where they call now by willful and na criminal act, because they no say the other member of parliament them where they part of that committee they then be get very important sitting, then they call meeting then go do them kind of things there also. Okay, now we left this and let I take una to another thing where now one of the people them where they waiting. But by the way, before we go to that, the Bible waiting make up of this. You know, we see this sonko inside this squad. Seriously, this defied this. All man want for sure saying a boss inside this thing. You know, Peter Conte according to this, and we not hear from Peter Conte inside it. But basically, the tribe for say this now you can win a court for, but now you the tribe for do this thing. Now the thing is I can talk about politicians them generally. What I can talk say like they cannot talk something fine, but as they sit down at that place this one. All the wrongdoing the way they don't talk and then they go do back. We move. I listen.
One thing I want to make with people understand here. You say don't understand this thing about power. Power not to pull you for give man for taste. For the short time where the mistake do that man want done that for you inside that cup, na so power day. You know, we can talk about the present government. Plenty term because now they in power right now. So any other one, we dey wait for see, let us take the mantle, we see what they do, and we dey handle them accordingly how we supposed to handle them. But again, if you get a party where they are the opposition side, where the majority say, now this party then hope say for can save Mama Saloon. Now this party then feel say for can rescue people under this bondage of the misdirection. But if they see this party, then disarrange. You they see this party, so they self to themselves, they know they see one side. And the painful part of the whole thing inside the APC, when the court been passed ruling, we listen to several videos there, now the same social media and audios, say it's okay when it don't happen so. Everybody knows say the problem not solved. But it look like say, from the time when they pass the ruling, now the time the problem begin fresh inside the SMA, the APC, sorry. And let me tell you something, if people not take them time, APC therefore disappoints people inside Mama Salon. Because to how things they go, me, I not even see say, they don't even begin for prepare for waiting people they expect say, then they can achieve.
So for say prepare, now where you know what you want to now you prepare, but they don't even know it in the up to.
They don't know it, anybody not ready. Because when you look inside the house of APC right now, the Alfred Peter Conte, the things them where him being condemned, just like when Kiatekabio be condemned, see, APC na be thief man them, but he still use the thief man them, he call them for go work for him.
Only way you get mismatched, and then thing they happen.
Yes.
Focus.
The same thief man the way him being condemned, now they not they use na in your government. So if you say this man they thief, they call and say can work for me, meaning una all na ayampi. So Peter Conte, the things that we don't condemn, now we don't see it do. And I happy one side, particularly this letter we just don't read you, the particular person where they appoint, making column one of the super-minded Sierra Leoneans.
So we not read the own letter yet, so if that be the case, we'll lead and quick, so we'll just combine all things.
We move.
So one of the people where Peter Conte they appoint, where they na Ghana, one of the diaspora and them, and they actually turn down the offer. He say, you know, we'll take this kind of offer. Well, let read from him, let we hear exactly waiting in Sesay say, let we not just come and talk waiting one for say. Let we just read quick one, yeah. He say APC, All People Congress, APC Sierra Leone, Ghana branch, okay? He pull the same Thursday, when at the 28th. Okay. So let me see what he say. He said the chairman, interim transition government committee. Yeah. He address to the chairman, interim transition governing committee. Waiting at the headline, waiting at the focus of the letter. He say appointment as interim chairman representing the ITGC in Ghana diaspora branch. So basically, he say these are the right time because of the appointment where una say una give me as the representative of the Ghana branch, ITGC, whatever. He say, I write to refer to the above reference to a press release dated 27th July 2022. In other words, it write for call the attention back to that letter where they be write to Ram on the 27th of July, yeah, when have been Wednesday. He say, I recognized in the release that I am being appointed to serve as interim head of Ghana. Yeah, so that release to una sent to so he say I realize say una recognize me or una appoint me for that serve as interim chairman for the APC Ghana branch. He say in as much as I appreciate the consideration from whosoever, I made the quote now for him, from whosoever would don the nomination. In other words, that nomination una do, yeah, he say he appreciates that nomination una do, yeah, from the person we nominate him. He say, I wish to inform the entire APC membership, both home and in the diaspora, that I was not consulted and my consent either was not sought. In other words, he say, una go nominate me, una give me this appointment, but una not ask me, and for una not even make like no say this kind of thing they go on, and una not even ask me. You understand, eh? He say, Mr. Chairman, he talk directly to the Warren address and to Peter Conte. He say, Mr. Chairman, I wish to remind you that the parameters of your litigation were premised of dictatorship. In other words, he say, in the talk to the chairman and when Peter Conte, he say, the reason we make you carry go this case na court, the reason why you become a litigant, the reason why you become a complainant, let's put on that other way, now because of them same kind of thing they are so. Now listen, yeah? Okay? He say, the reason we make you carry the case go to court now because of what he call dictatorship. In other words, that totalitarianism, that one man show. Now make you carry this party go to court. Yeah? So let's see what he back up with them. He say on democratic selection. So he say because of one man showing a dictatorship, that on democratic election or selection where one man just the grab no more, he go pick one person, he say na this. He say na the reason in this way make you go to court. He say improper conduct of political malfunctioning. And this na the other thing where it before say because of the way how the party not the function well. He say now all of them things they have to you consider we make you care go this case na court, we make them call you litigant, we make them call you complainant. Yeah, na this particular case. He say by appointing me suggested the irony. He say so with all of them things they have to for let you grab, you can't appoint me. It's just too sad, eh? He say just too sad. He say it just show how sad the whole situation be. He say I am always ready to serve the APC, but through fear and democratic means. He say me ready for serve the APC all time. He say but let it go through the right process, through the democracy where you carry the party in a court for. He say on that note, since this appointment is being shrouded with controversies and without a clear indication of elective principle and rules as prescribed by judgment of the court and the 2022 APC Constitution, I wish to humbly request that you delete my name with immediate effect. Okay, so now he say, he bring an out to this. He say, since una appoint me, or since the appointment una give to me, he get plenty draw, he get plenty sonko, yeah, around this appointment. And in same way, so say una just go against all of the protocol them. He say where them been put inside the judgment. He say do ya humbly with respect. I want make you root me name come out na that particular list day. Yeah. He say immediate effect. Right now, root me name come out day. Now so this particular person say, he say thank you for your understanding and best of luck. But wait, who na this person? This person named Alice. I know it make a stress on the word Alice Kamara, senior stakeholder APC Ghana branch. Alice, na a woman, na in stand up for this. Now that make a press on in name. Bible we move.
We fly. Well, and I make a big issue at the point where I say, if we get Sierra Leoneans, then we content like this woman inside politics. Things that they find for we. Because as things they go right now, plenty of people are going inside politics for old positions them. But if they offer you certain position, you see say inside that position a mess they inside it. And then you root your hand commodity because with the talk of credibility, I think now some of them kind of people are the effect for their own credibility. Inside the APC party, I use the word say if people not take time, APC therefore disappoint them. Because if you get election 2023, up till now, they talk to you, APC don't know the position where they find themselves or the position where they did or what they want for do. The same Alfred Peter Conte, now maybe they talk big English them against the former executive. He talk plenty things them, but appointment and other issues them. When he take the party in a court, to say the court we don't pass the own ruling and give a mandate, things that were in for go handle for Sesay they able to move them party before. But inside there, plenty accused of the DBN Alfred Peter Conte. Where to me, to the things that they do right now, just the similar to what people in the talk. Yeah? Plenty people have accused Alfred Peter Conte say na a mercenary for caretaker bio. Indeed, if not so it be, I think say Alfred Peter Conte for don't try in level best for make him move in image from that category there. But to the things them what they do, some of the even see on in corner right now, they say, we not go believe what will be the talk. This na send a send up APC for make it can hold the party one side. Take time beat the party where the party no get away again for go into the affairs where they will campaign to certain people and for make them win election. Although some people get confidence say elect na tomorrow election today APC pull somebody, they still will win. Election not to wait for overlapper. Election not to wait for get 99% confident for. Say because of the name, because of popularity. If because of popularity, APC not for lost election. If because of name, APC not for lost election. Yeah? But the thing when we find out inside the APC, instead of them find a room for men to sit down, after they don't waste their time, the NRM come, they waste them time inside court. The Peter Conte come, he waste their time inside court. Now the court finally passed ruling. Before the big guns them, plus the grassroots them, we just then on social media for the commentate, things the way they say not show off, they're all for don't come as a team, they find ways and means where they for amend the problems them will get. But the big guns them, everybody busy for the parade in the streets because it want to become flag bearer. Everybody busy for both say me in a new area this year and me get here. If I not become flag bearer, then people are not get for votes for APC. I'm not facing at the time this way APC for day inside and kind of thing. The only thing where people they expect APC for day on right now for make them all come together, they see one side, they try for pull one person, they understand themselves, power, now God they give. and not to all man God designed for be president. So if God not designed you to force yourself, hey, brother and sister, you lie. It not will ever be. So I feel that this time, now some of them things that people expect from APC, you side they reach APC, they look there and that and they do better. But up till now, Alfred Peter Conte, the things themselves right now where he can do. Within themselves, we don't get the grumble. They say no, they do the right thing. And what he cost tell them for do, they say not to they do. And the things that when he be there against the former executive, they say now the same things that he can do. And they say Alfred Peter Conte not ready for release APC for me they will do better thing for get flag bearer out. Not to be so. Now wait till they say. And when you watch, so wait till they go on, exactly what people they say are true. And when you listen Alfred Peter Conte, you begin find out say now another dictator they come so inside Mama Salon. One word where he use when me listen and try for understand inside one interview say the court get the mandate for take over APC. Even some positions them where he come and appoint, the court not tell them that. The court just declare for let a chairman day. He just try for create a room for appoint certain people for make things go before. Are you kidding me? So it look like say this Alfred Peter Conte, it look like say it's a second interest over this flag bearership. This flag bearership business, it look like say Alfred Peter Conte is a second interest. So we don't know who side APC they go. We don't know when APC they ready, and we don't know if APC really ready for come together and push the mission where the people that want them for push. But until then, we still bring with an updates inside the Sonko squad. Maybe what we move.
I think the truth now they not look ready. They not look ready. You get some people where they try for all the Salon people and back. But one thing with APC for no, when the people tire, they really don't tire. And when they even tire back with them, but they can't unlucky they are. Then just they allow something for go, I want for go. That word for they always say, looking at babu and put, it don't the pass so. It don't the pass, yeah? So this, the one they need for really tight them belts and fine one, or tie the oja and fine one. If they really want for succeed in the country. But anyway, Talek will say they like the opposition. The opposition sweet, let them try it. We know no more, we will continue for preach against the bad things them with this government they do. That's all. If APC see us, fine for them. If they not see us, it left to the after us. Where they get what they get for again. Not to me they get for call and give. I'm not for Bible here.
You say me connect.
Yeah, I just ask no more. Because the one I'm my own family and say forgive me self, you know easy. But anyway, we dey watch for see. We dey watch for see what thing we get for happen. But it's not easy. It's not easy. It's just too nasty. Just too rubbish. Anyway, we still there inside the matter. Something there will happen. Few about in May. It may actually, I call this man, Kemoh Sesay.
Laji Kemoh Sesay.
Yes, one video will come out where they tell people them say, of course, Marabio, we don't thief money and other things then. Yeah, so this particular thing, Nine Sovola and the SLPP team, they catch Kemoh Sesay for, and then they can go to court. And can go to court, go spend some time, they even can go detention, all of them things then they, you know. And finally today, this case don't done. But let me read small bits back. Sylvia Blyden be write a small article, small one no more. Let me read what Sylvia say. It's a wonderful news. He wrote 10 hours ago, than this morning. Wonderful news. He say that our brother, the Honorable Alhaji Ibrahim Kemoh Sesay, has just won the criminal case which the police had filed against him in May this year for alleged cyber stalking and bullying of the president of Sierra Leone. Yeah, the very funny criminal charge could not be substantiated in a court of law, and so Kemoh, as he is fondly called, has won the case a few minutes ago here in Freetown. He is shown flanked by his lawyers at the court in Freetown. Congratulations, big bro. Stand a star. So, by the way, what do you think of this particular issue where it just don't come to an end just like that?
Well, to start with, now a shame to the Sierra Leone police for make the Sierra Leone police surrounded with people away empty-headed. Because now where you get empty-headed police officers, them you get ten kind of problems there. To start with, we all know say the former IG in a big fool, I will want to show a big fool. Plenty case them where it right against people them, it always not succeed because it do in the interest of pleasing President Bio and the caretaker. And not they do for try for defend the law or fight for the law or waiting the law say. So if they find out say whenever you they work for person, they work according to waiting the law say, now so it can always the end. So this is not a big shame to the Sierra Leone police, and this is not a big shame to some SLPP big guns them where be they talk plenty talk them now the social media. Let them jail them, let them this, let them that. And now a shame also to the SLPP social media team where they come and write rotorata against this particular case. When you get some people now the court will get sober head where they think better, then can try to do the right thing. It doesn't mean people are not doing that courts the way able to do the right thing. The problem, people are did it, but then they fear because of the dictator where we get for make pull them a job and send them Pandemba road. Now that one they can make if they see Shembepe in rights, then they turn them to wrong, they can't give by because I belong. But it's not a big shame not to plenty talk by Bure. Now a big shame to even the government people that will be talk about will not talk of. So me Sobola I not say in sense not better for win case na court. So like in so way send case na court, me it not they bother me. So now just big shame for them. Anyway, shame on you guys.
Alright, it's the program you still the watch. Now we are. And you the watch them on YouTube and Facebook. Please, you the watch. I know say you're not plenty with the watch right now, but you just don't forget to for like. Now, one thing that we will do for the things will go on the right way. We dedicate this to the Salon police.
I bring another forward to yesterday. Kill them. Whatever happened between one person and some other person, some other group they go attack some other person who they lead and they counterpart the police Palaraba.
Waiting?
Palaraba. Palaraba.
What you go
Purchase your tracks today.
Palaraba.
Palaraba.
What you go
Palaraba.
Eminado.
Palaraba. I bring another forward to yesterday.
Oh no.
Purchase your tracks today. Whatever happened between one person and some other person.
Oh, Palava, the soundtrack of former IGP Sovola. Bible, this guy is sing passion.
I think the group will be the nine of the leading vocalist. So you know get problem with sing and dance step back and at the best dance
I ain't singing not to meet.
But he left to me, I feel how. When will they get this kind of artist again at the police department?
No, but of course, we don't lost the entire the industry, the fall, you know, because the way how Sovola been don't make the industry they kick within two recent singular. So I think we be on a broke barrier because no sign of it. You know, some of the artists them, the truth now, some of the artists then are by area, then song then they play. But IG Sovola, in your own song then we pull, in two singular way pull, they hit the one whole country and beyond.
And I immediately he pull them the hit too.
Yes, he not keep he not begin grow, he not take for let they love him at all. Look, this one is very danceable. And the way he feature back, he gets he sabi. The way do the chorus, he sabi. I feel I don't know the artist way Sovola feature. Anyway, I think we move. We get things there for talk about. Let's just go through two other issues. Then we get for do Samura and Sam Sumana. The other two are Sasa, Samura and Sam Sumana.
I made the see one side.
Okay.
Samura and Sam Sumana no they see one side.
Wait to listen the word fine here. Samura. If you take the first two letters, you call Sam Sumana. You take the first two letters, you put them together, they call Sasa.
And Sasa now waiting.
Tell me about Sasa now waiting.
I swear. When people are upline, you call them bomb swear.
So I want interpret that one now.
I beg. No can for me cause. Big.
And interestingly, the old two na then get this the bru na the party right now. The old two na the hot na the party. Sa and sa plus sa is equals to Sasa.
Sam, Sumana, Samura, Kamara.
Hey God. Anyway, we move. So I don't know when Sasa would have first to take. The old two interestingly, the old two don't turn Imam Pawi.
Anyone.
They just
as long as na Sasa them, anyone.
So Sasa they just they pray. I mean they for to go to the blind instead of going to the mosques. Anyway, let's start with Sam Sumana. Now like I don't know if it don't tell we know Ostam. So let's start with Sam Sumana today. So one of the Sa instead of being go na mosque, yeah, and then it been get me some statements the way he make na mosque. So let me listen to him. Amongst the things that we say, please do not take note. Amongst the things that we say, now that if the term where them be sack him, it not be like the country, yeah. By now, Salon for don't turn South Sudan. Okay, so let me listen to it in the first Sa say when a Sam Sumana, Alhaji Chief. We come just now.
Then we talk about development. Yesterday we could start the day. Nobody not the talk say I go be the host, I got for open new shop, I want to do this, I want to all man they run away. Now everything will happen to me. I look at that. I say this time around, yesterday maybe people they run away. What happened to me that day, it happened in South Sudan. We know what will happen in South Sudan and say now. But I look at her and say, before the people that run again, make me one Sam Sumana. That run away, not let the people in peace. I do that because the country, a big person. Now when I begin to work yesterday, so if Allah say, now that road about pass, when you should pass the own road, till say reach, Mr. I believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the road will Allah pass, now go pass, now reach, to say one for reach, down the Sabbath. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar kabiran. Alhamdulillah kashiran. Jama we share one faith, Islam. We are each other's people. Therefore love each other. And I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue for me to be strong. As the most popular religion at Sierra Leone, those stay united and do what is necessary for sure say that we in Sierra Leone, as we don't become religious tolerant, more than any other country I know of at the world, they will be tribal united. Don't put tribalism aside. Don't put regionalism aside. They will show say the most difficult thing we don't scatter for who country we could start and religion. But if we able to handle that, what's wrong? We're not able to handle tribe. What's wrong? We're not going to handle politics. Not to do all that. Like I say, none of we, whether red, green, blue, or yellow, or pink party, none of we are associated can assure say we'll see tomorrow. So no God with faith and fear for the people that will want govern and make sure say the people have the chance, the peace we deserve, and the development where this country deserve. Once more, we must stay united in this nation and believe in the unity and freedom and justice where we come to stand. As that Imam them, let them continue to pray for me. And for brothers them, we don't left this dunya yesterday under the Civil War. They are all don't left this dunya under Ebola. They are don't left this dunya under Corona. The fitting away carry Ebola, sorry for them. And we all need to pray for them. Because this dunya, the mistake will not make us alone.
Oh, APC, the Red House. Now that we they put now ba. Now that we they put now ba. Now that we they put now ba. Where they can pull whip and this yagba.
It's not real tormento. Real yagba.
Samuel Comot is in the people they want. Sam Sumana Comot is in the people they want. Now that we go put now ba. We go can pull whip and this yagba. We dey better, we better. We dey tete make we left for tete one time. Hey God. You know, the ending of the song, I reflect to my back to what Pierre say. Salon people, when they agree for you, give them the chance for make them do what they want to do for you. But when they against you, they not care again how it happen. It happen how no more you want to happen. So if we dey better, make them people try for settle for better people them. Well, if not tete now, let everything just tete. My family don't agree with the Chief Alhaji Samuel Sam Sumana. Well, this not the person we say in Nigeria kono. Without in a kono, no party, not the succeed. Now so it's still not to be said. When I don't agree with he come and talk as we put them now with headlines say He said, if not because of the love we get from Mama Salon, they tell we in boss be Saka Salon for don't turn like South Sudan, meaning war for don't come back to the country, but because he left the country make a decide for ignore. Instead, in one still left the country and go back. And that is you. We just bring them to you. For make yourself here waiting Pasumana say. So you will able to understand. Maybe get your take.
But if you look anyhow it be, in as much as Sam Sumana been get in own hello. In as much as Sam Sumana been get in own game, in own pattern, but the truth now, the way how them be remove them, you know, say they don't challenge in a court several times, all of them thing we all see now say the final conclusion it be very much unconstitutional. So the truth now, I don't know if really not be love or what, yeah, or then they been destabilized. But anybody were really too hot for any power, I think will sit down something like that happen. Or maybe not been get the grip, the hold of certain things them at that particular point. Because we all know say it been very much aggrieved in things in there. And any way they say angry man he can do anything. Yeah, possibly we really they get hunger inside and do anything. Yeah, so I don't really know. But we just look say in the future something of such not will ever happen again. Because the two is not good for any country. And not good for any country and it can spark something at any point in time. It no matter what it happen. Yeah, that is why now just 5 years anybody gets. After that 5 years, if you know really like them, the thing now, even before, and as by Koma go to the second rounds of pools, we all know say the all two and Samura, they not be how you call them. Some Sumana not be see eye to eye, they not been two gets that kind of waiting there. You know. So it been very okay for it don't drop them running down to the election. Yeah, that 2012 election, rather than he wait and he go dismiss and just like that. Because we all know say the truth now, some how they call them, some Sumana been get things the way they do, where plenty people be the point finger pan. You know, we all know about the Al Jazeera thing, where been come up. We all know about several things them, but I don't know. I don't really know how to put. But the bottom line now, they're all the one for the race. Yeah, you know, and they all. This as we see them, if they don't left at one point in time, don't form him well, then call them according to some people say not to inform them, then call them because yes, we've been sit down there at one point, then call them C4C, a go be them flag bearer. But again, the person will sack him, now this same person back, give him an olive branch, extend the hand to him for let he come back inside the party. So it's just too confusing, conflicting, and mix up and box up. I know you understand the whole situation right now. But the truth now, the APC get for be really careful of things the way they do. They really get for be careful. If not, SLP be ready for them.
We move.
They're really ready for them. So, but still, we do the watch, you know, waiting and do inside and party and waiting and do inside and camp. Well, as we still talk about that day, the other SAP and the SASA, instead being go out, he go pray today now on the street, and we see outside police come out. You know, one time in during the last IG term, the former IG, if we don't pull press release say any sorry Samuel want for going for take permission, and we don't see 1-2 time where pull say that how you call it Lokomasama or Kafobulom. If you want for go there, nobody know for come on a treat for come begin sing dance and all thing. You know, we see all of them things and the one that's Sovola. Well, the thing they continue, we see say today something similar like that one they happen as the police be the wrestle with the people them. Yeah. So let's watch this one. I've been telling today quickly.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Mohamed Touré. They give a live video. Now somebody, Samoa Kamara for come now this mocks here so today. Now got the street mocks. Samoa Kamara for come, but unfortunately policemen don't come. They don't begin attack people them. Now got the street mocks today so live. Policemen don't begin attack people them. Policemen don't begin attack people them. Policemen don't begin attack people them. Now got the street mocks today so live. But the street mocks. Policemen don't begin attack people them. They say no one let Samoa Kamara can at this mocks so can't play. You know for move. Samoa Kamara not for move. Policemen don't begin attack people them. So now that day so live one I shall tell you now so.
All right, that's not the situation right now, or it will be happen this afternoon na Rodin Street with regards the people them Samora and the police. Yeah, but before I go into that, or before Bible Etika, person they ask questions. Something they ask what party Sam Sumana running for. Of course, Sam Sumana one for the APC. Salon Pickens they ask say the APC itself. Okay, not a question. It's not serious. The question is Sam Sumana? Come on, an APC. Well, we all see say some question there around that one day because they've been dismissed at one point. But they say na convention then for go agree say na member of the party again. Yeah, but we don't even know what thing will be after the convention or during the convention. We don't know. As of now, it link and move with the party, it's APC, but they say not a full member of the party. Some found Sesay was not called to rule. He took on his own. Matu Hassan. Well, Matu, yes, we see say, but the truth now not to Sam register, not to name them at the party as the one we register. Yeah, at one point they say they call him Cam because he began your movement. They call him Cam, say they can join. Now the technical thing now they will come out, and I want for taken by how we come out. By the way, we move to the issue of the police and the how you call him Samora. But before that, the Bines Suma say Sam Sumana was involved in that cocaine plane issue. Yes, we be the able that one day during the internet day, but they not be fan. They're not being going to court for that day or so. So, of course, we not get any proof to that day. That not mean just thing we been go on. They will not stop the brutality. I mean, imagine. Yeah, of course, they just get for continue. By the way, we move to that issue.
Well, to waiting we see today from the Sierra Leone police, I think we don't begin talking now. Say we not trust the process. Well, some people been say the one way come get for better pass Suvula. Well, we not be know what some man mean by that. Maybe get for better in the way of talking or other things then. But when it comes to the action, me I know say nothing no go better. I just feel say the one way comes so if you not take your time, it get for be the worst than IG Suvula. Because caretaker bio, you know, full for appoint people them right now them various places them. Yeah. Anybody where it puts in a person way answerable to have, and anybody where it puts there, now somebody where they can't do waiting in wants for make a do. But the problem where I will get towards them videos I am today, the same APC then get the social media team. Anyway, most of them really confused. The same social media team I get for listening to I don't forget the person in name, but instead keep put audio now the same. Affiliate group the way they get. Usa is saying credit the Sierra Leone police for what they do today towards Samura in Gupre another mocks. So later when I can see this video, Usa policeman they beat people them, I begin to ask myself, what does this man mean? But we understand some people can just come on social media, at least let it they not pass themselves no talk or they don't come on the social media. But the Sierra Leone police, we know they expect nothing more than this. Yeah. Or lesser than this, sorry. Now, waiting more than waiting it be meat Sobula don't do, na Inge for can do. Them don't declare themselves, say, them not to Sierra Leone police again. Them na Sierra Leone People Party police. Now, if you find out, say, Sobula, these people, is sweet time because the side where they don't live. It's na SLP, but now na SLPP. So the P they don't boku. You find out, say, na the people, business just pass mark na imot. But in the most serious note, me, I know say the new IG again for be worst when it comes to opposition than the old one.
Hold on there. What thing they happen with people them? Why una really the old they like? You know they pay for them, no nothing. Just give we the simple like. I don't say you forget, I just call it to attention. So give it a like, please. Give it a like and share, please. Please, just give it a like. 421 on YouTube. 421 on YouTube. Let me see on Facebook. Facebook, they really perform. YouTube, please, now perform on 422. We'll just get 293 likes. Please, now give it 3 or 350 likes, please. 3 or 350 likes. Thank you. Now give it 350 likes, please. I want 350 likes. Thank you. I know so I forget to forget. 297, it can go 300 just now. 299, 300, 350 now want for now. Thank you very much. By the way, I think we can continue. 301, 350. Facebook, thank you. 380, so just like 82, and then we get 305 people to watch right now. Thank you.
Just like waiting at the talk, the new IG again for do the worst than IG Sobula because if that's not the reason we make them don't sack IG Sobula or wait me they say go sit on a corner you don't put again for come meet you. So instead of get for camp, no wonder where you see in the small lily and nothing where Imam be together. When they appoint Imam, what he do? He come and jubilate. It is spray money. Do you want to keep that video? Una see in present condition and the polo where he work. Very soon when Imam begin to do it, he can take a one time for you. Where instead they begin to involve better one inside salon couple. Una they see the kind dress them now where that woman they appear with. So it not make mistake over go to that money. So the thing where happened to Samuel Kamara today, or to Samuel Kamara in supporters and today, that's not just welcome note. The new IGG, the worst. They be for camp. I rest my case.
Wow, thank you very much. I think you don't serve justice now that area. Well, any other thing now, I think we'll keep them for tomorrow. Any other thing we come inside. We get it or keep them for tomorrow. The truth now, as we see also something and will not be a part of the agenda. But as we I can see there, so the eye and the pass all side the eye the pass. So we look now in case of anything come up whilst we go along the way. So you self will benefit from them. That is why we can pay attention. They watch phone, they watch other computer them, they watch all kind of things. All of the thing they will get way to line. I wish I came for show you. From the biggest screen, for this screen, the phones them, all side. Just they watch all side. Congo Sabat. They watch it in the cow. For let get engaged and that make we know about the doctor, their own business and all. Anyway, I think we don't come to the Waterloo. Right?
Of course.
Well, I just remember you say the 8th of August, then say we get Sidona O strike, 8th and 9th of August, and then the 10th, Commoner Street strike. Well, on Sunday, Egatin Shaba go get for host Adebayo na in Facebook Live. Egatin Shaba in Facebook Live. Please take note of that day. Egatin Shaba in Facebook Live. Whilst Egatin Shaba go day on a Facebook Live, we go day na YouTube Live. Yeah. Egatin Shaba go day na Facebook, we go day na YouTube Live on Sunday. Yeah. 6 p.m. saloon time. 6 p.m. saloon time. You look now to the time also you day. Yeah. And I hope say no more this tip then go start 6 p.m. Yeah. So join the conversation 6 p.m. this Sunday on Facebook Live with Egatin Shaba and YouTube Live with Uyad. Okay? Thank you very much for joining me inside the program. By the way, waiting there.
Well, just for tell we family members and plenty thank you both Facebook and YouTube for all the time we don't come for listen, share, like the program. And we assure us say we continue for do this until we all get waiting we pray for and waiting we cry for. We are the good part of Mama Salon. And we assure us say for any party where God marks say they take this mantle back for rule we na Mama Salon. We pray for that party and that leader for make them able to do what he go make we the voters them smile. But if not, me cutlass we are the bring now 4 sides sharp because this one now 2 sides sharp. Until we meet again tomorrow now another beautiful edition inside the same family house. Made by Breakup Life from the North, the biggest warrior, no retreat, no surrender. See, I love you now, and we all stay blessed.
We got to say one more time, thank you very much for your $20 support to we. Thank you very, very much, okay? And yes, thank you, I appreciate you so much. Yeah, thank you all for the like, the comment, the share. Facebook right now, we don't get, sorry, YouTube, we don't get 317 out of 415. Please do not just make them to 350 number. Yeah? Now that number I ask of 350, please. You will not like it. Now for like, and also you forget. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. So yes, I mean I just don't put them. I don't know if you don't put them on Facebook as well. Yes, please put them. Okay, on YouTube, I mean I already don't put on the PPP. People's Power in Politics, protest, peaceful, it's okay. I think I just done the way I be just don't do so. Yeah. So one for telling all. Thank you very much for when I don't take on time for joining me inside the program today. We don't get 321 likes. Please just find. No, when you don't like our auntie, not like her back. Somebody just don't pull in one way, puts a hand. Thank you. Now one no more for touch her. You make a remember my sister. They say they like her too thing. But anyway, they explain what they mean, Sister Annalisa. Anyway, thank you all very, very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate you so much. Until we meet again, my name na Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. Don't forget to September 3rd registration they begin. One more time, God bless you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Salam alaikum, rahmatullahi.
Barakatul.
You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so now I go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, I mean the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number 1 step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbatong and then you dey walk na Lomley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now. for say me party go continue for then power, or me party go return na power if I'm not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.